ni tatu itabidi tuwarushe, na insha ikipangwa itabidi tuwafunze. Wakipitwa na wakati wasingoje tuwamushe, Mabingwa wa Machamp wamekaa kumaliza. Vichwa ni tatu itabidi tuwarushe, na insha ikipangwa itabidi tuwafunze. Wakipitwa na wakati wasingoje tuwamushe, Mabingwa wa Machamp wamekaa kumaliza.
We are in the information age, and it has watered down somehow the quality of work of some artists. Some of them would validate their work, especially on social media, by how many likes they get. Sometimes it can give a false sense of artistic growth, but I think it's good if people would comment and talk about your work and give you the real opinion about the level of your work. I'm Eljay, and I'm a graffiti artist and a painter from Kenya. I had my first encounter with graffiti when I was commuting while in primary school. We all know the matatu industry, how they usually adorn the exteriors and interiors of the matatu with graffiti. So I was always struck by the stickers and the airbrushed graffiti on the exterior. So there and then I knew this is what I love. Graffiti art in Kenya has been there for a while. When it really became vibrant was in 2006, when the British Council offered to give a platform to graffiti artists through the monthly hip-hop event Words and Pictures that was WAPI. The pioneering artists and crews in Kenya had their careers kick off from there. We had Spray Uzi, which was Bank Slave, Swift 9, Smokey, and Uhuru Brown. There was 3WG, that is Third World Graffiti. It was a crew pioneered by SN. SN is an artist who does very nice 3D pieces. There was Abass, 3000 BC, and other notable individual artists like Sculpt. We had female artists like Porsche. We had Hugh, but currently I think we are getting to see new faces. Right now we also have more female artists getting into graffiti and being mentored by Smokela under his initiative Graffiti Girls Kenya. There are also new male writers who are also proving to have some skill that is worth displaying. Bantu, we have Kerosh, someone, just to mention a few. Graffiti and street art for a while now has been considered a legal gray area, so trying to define the line between it being a legitimate form of art and not vandalism, the line is so blurry. That leaves us artists with taking it upon ourselves to prove to people that this is art that can be appreciated, it's art that can be bought, it's a legitimate movement. Most people really don't look at art as something you can do full time, so it's really hard to convince someone that this can be a career. So we need that sensitization and education of educating people about art.
Hustler da Ibra, wasta kama Stiba, niko tight kama Bikra. Ibra natema fikra, kama elimu ya Ikra. The hustler mepinda, most wanted kama Jira. Fly track, dark nigga, take it taswira, kauli kuona bari, hii game nimeimari.
One sector of the economy I can appreciate that graffiti art is making its steps is in the matatu industry. And a few art centers here and there, like the Go Down and the Railways Museum, have given graffiti artists a platform, but we need people to consume more art in our country.
That's good.
Every time I want to do a piece, everything begins from the imagination. When you get to the wall, first you ensure you get a strategically positioned wall so that your piece can get maximum visibility. You prime it, then you go on to sketch the outlines, be it text or image. When you do the first lines, you ensure if the background is a dark color, you do the light color and vice versa. You move on to the second step where you do the fills on the text or image. Lastly, you go on to do the outlines and you feel the effects, the waves, the glow, the bubbles. Then the fourth step, which is most important, you leave your tag. Art is freedom, express yourself.